吴部长，拉沙德侯赛因大使，还有努里特克主席，各位贵宾、各位理事、各位先生、媒体的朋友，大家早安。
早。
首先，代表台湾民主基金会，诚挚的欢迎世界各地的专家学者及政府代表莅临参加今天的2022年区域宗教自由论坛印太地区公民社会对话宗教自由面临的挑战的开幕典礼。这个论坛在2019年由台湾与美国首次在台北合办，邀请来自印太地区的公民社会代表，针对保卫宗教自由的议题进行分享交流。由于新冠肺炎全球大流行在最近比较缓和，今年才有机会第2度举行。未料台湾再度成为论坛的举办地，这是国际社会对台湾保障宗教自由的肯定，我们感到非常的荣幸。宗教自由是基本人权之一，常需仰赖相互学习与支持来深化信仰。然而，新冠肺炎流行之后，世界各国政府为防御需要，采取许多措施，限制实体的集会及人与人的交流。不可讳言的，许多宗教信仰的相关活动受到了极大的限制。两年多来，许多人或讨论或辩证疫情时代带给我们的新挑战，如何达成防疫效果，以维护全球人民健康，同时又能够不过度侵害民主自由人权。最不乐见的是，肺炎疫情成为威权政府压迫宗教自由的借口，迫使人民在新冠肺炎威胁之下，还要恐惧因为宗教信仰而遭受到的迫害。其实，宗教信仰在社会危难的时候，常常可以安定人心，成为社会稳定的力量。例如，台湾民间信仰中的妈祖，既曾经在历史上帮助信徒度过瘟疫的难关与灾难，在其他宗教，例如基督教、天主教、伊斯兰教的经典当中，也不乏类似的故事。我们相信，唯有保障宗教自由，才会让社会更加的稳定与繁荣。台湾是一个民主国家，多元宗教和谐共存的景象是我们生活中的常态。台湾人口2300万人，根据统计，我们有道教、佛教、基督教等22种不同宗教，宗教场所的平均密集程度比便利商店还要高3倍。这也表示，台湾一直致力于保障所有人选择宗教信仰的权利，当然也包含了选择无信仰的自由。再次代表台湾民主基金会，欢迎各位贵宾莅临，深切期盼各位勇于提出建议，在论坛中畅所欲言，让我们集思广益，思考如何才能够应对疫情时代中威权打压宗教自由的作为。希望在促进宗教自由与包容度上，台湾经验有助于人类社会对宗教信仰与活动的进一步保障。最后，敬祝论坛圆满成功，大家平安健康快乐。谢谢大家。
谢谢董事长，请董事长回座。Thank you very much to Chairman Yo. As Chairman Yo mentioned in his speech, Religions and faiths often provide comfort and help people find peace during hardship and crisis. And Taiwan will continue to make efforts in protecting religious freedom for our people and everyone living here in Taiwan. Next, we would like to invite Director of American Institute in Taiwan, Ms. Sandra Otkirk, to give us some remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director Otkirk.
President Tsai, Foreign Minister Wu, Legislative Speaker and Taiwan Foundation for Democracy Chairman Yo, U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom Chair Turkel, distinguished guests, good morning. On behalf of the American Institute in Taiwan, I am honored to join you here today at this important gathering focused on protecting and promoting the right to religious freedom in the Indo-Pacific region. So much has happened since the inaugural Regional Religious Freedom Forum convened in Taiwan in 2019, from the global pandemic to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. These are indeed challenging times. But throughout these challenging times, we have seen Taiwan remain a steadfast defender of shared democratic values, including, of course, religious freedom. As Secretary Blinken mentioned in his remarks to launch this year's annual International Religious Freedom Report, religious freedom is one of the United States' deepest held values and a fundamental right. When the right of each person to practice their faith or to choose not to observe a faith is respected, people can make their fullest contributions to their community, and entire societies are better off. Taiwan is an excellent case study for this. Taiwan's success in providing legal protection to and respect for a wide range of faiths enables a diversity of religious communities in Taiwan to flourish, benefiting both Taiwan and the international community. For example, the Siji Buddhist Compassion Relief Foundation and affiliated hospitals have played a vital role on the front lines of disaster response, both in Taiwan and worldwide, by sending food and medical supplies to areas hard hit by man-made and natural disasters. Siji has provided both direct financial support to Ukrainian refugees in Poland, as well as donating $10 million to the UNICEF emergency response effort to support vulnerable children and families impacted by the ongoing war in Ukraine and those who have fled to neighboring countries. The Presbyterian Church in Taiwan has also provided financial assistance to Ukrainian refugees in Hungary. And this is all in addition to Taiwan providing massive amounts of pandemic relief around the globe, including to the United States, and MOFA raising and donating approximately $33 million to Central European countries to support the humanitarian needs of Ukrainian refugees. Taiwan models the powerful synergies that result from different sectors within society upholding universal values and coming together in support of democratic partners in need. This forum is an opportunity for all of us to learn from each other as we continue the important work of promoting a free and open Indo-Pacific. By using this forum as a platform to connect survivors of religious repression and advocates for religious freedom in the Indo-Pacific, we acknowledge the important role that civil society plays, and we encourage all partners to advance the critical work needed to keep the people who call the Indo-Pacific region home free from coercion, free to exercise democratic agency, and free to practice the religion of their choice. Before I conclude, I want to extend a warm welcome to the chair of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, Nuri Turkel, for joining us in person to deliver the keynote. Also, while U.S. Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Rashad Hussain, could not be here in person, he has shared some pre-recorded remarks in support of this forum. And so to close, I wish you all productive discussions over the next 2 days, and as you carry these lessons learned back to your home countries, please know that the United States stands ready to support your efforts to promote religious freedom and to ensure that democracy and other fundamental freedoms continue to grow and thrive throughout the Indo-Pacific region. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you very much to Director Okrek. Please take your seat. Thank you. And next, U.S. Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Mr. Rashad Hussain, will give us his remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ambassador Hussain.
Thank you to the Taiwan Foundation for Democracy, American Institute in Taiwan, and Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs for hosting this forum and for the opportunity to speak with you. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the distinguished speakers and participants in attendance for your unwavering commitment to human rights and fundamental freedoms. The Office of International Religious Freedom has been a proud supporter of the important work of this forum since the beginning. The pandemic paused many gatherings like this in recent years, but as evidenced by the strong attendance at the recent UK-hosted Ministerial on Freedom of Religion or Belief and the Civil Society-led Earth Summit in Washington, D.C., and here today in Taiwan, the convening power of religious freedom is undeniable. Taiwan is one of our strongest partners on religious freedom and stands tall as a regional and global model for promoting freedom of religion or belief for all. As a key partner, we appreciate Taiwan's role as an observer in the International Religious Freedom or Belief Alliance. Launched in 2020, this network of like-minded partners is fully committed to advancing freedom of religion or belief around the world. We greatly appreciate Taiwan's commitment to this effort. Our shared commitment to protecting human rights, including freedom of religion or belief, not only bolsters our relationship, but strengthens our collective efforts to advance the right for all to freely follow their conscience and beliefs. Taiwan is home to followers of numerous religions and beliefs, who peacefully practice their faith in whatever way their conscience leads. In Taiwan, people can worship free from the fear of repression and discrimination that unfortunately is all too common in so many parts of the world. While Taiwan remains a strong model for religious freedom, authoritarian regimes elsewhere in the region and around the world repress and inflict abuses upon religious and spiritual practitioners both within and beyond their borders. For example, the People's Republic of China remains one of the most glaring examples of such behavior. Since 1999, the United States has designated the PRC as a country of particular concern for engaging in or tolerating particularly severe violations of religious freedom. The PRC's pervasive and pernicious transnational repression, including of members of ethnic and religious minority groups, presents a real and growing threat to the values we hold dear and to the integrity of the rules-based international order. In short, every time the PRC reaches across its borders in an act of repression, it seeks to demonstrate that no one is safe from its clutches. We must all reckon with this critical threat and combat it with the attention, seriousness, and resources it deserves. That is why the efforts of strong regional partners in this space are so important. The work here has a global impact, as partners throughout the Indo-Pacific region show the world that we all thrive when governments and societies respect human rights and fundamental freedoms for all. As evident in Taiwan, societies that effectively safeguard religious freedom are more stable, more economically vibrant, and more peaceful. Freedom of religion or belief is a vital part of the Biden-Harris administration's efforts to advance human rights as a foreign policy and national security priority around the world. And we are proud to stand with Taiwan in this ongoing effort. The work of governments and societies to advance religious freedom would not be possible without the Herculean support and tireless efforts from civil society organizations across the globe. Civil society is truly the backbone of freedom of religion or belief efforts throughout the Indo-Pacific region, shining a light on issues and efforts that the world needs to see. I've had the opportunity to work with civil society on powerful initiatives, such as the Marrakesh Declaration, which affirms the rights of Christians and members of other religious minority groups in Muslim-majority countries, and the Istanbul Process, which rejects criminalization of blasphemy. No progress is accomplished without the hard work and dedication of the individuals and organizations who fight for the rights of all of us. We will always face great challenges, but more than ever before, when civil society pushes for greater transparency and accountability, governments and societies have the tools to respond. The greatest hope of everyone in attendance today is to see greater respect for freedom of religion or belief for all people in the Indo-Pacific and around the world. Thank you for the work you do and for our enduring partnership on religious freedom.
Thank you very much to Ambassador Hussein. 接下来要邀请总统致辞 And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to give a warm welcome to Her Excellency President 蔡英文。
Taiwan Foundation for Democracy Chairman Liu Xikui, Taipei's Director Central of Foreign Affairs Joseph Wu, and also Chair Turkel, and Excellencies, Ambassadors, and Honorable Representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm very pleased to welcome you all to the 2022 Regional Religious Freedom Forum. After 2 years fighting the pandemic, we're delighted to be hosting this event again. I would like to thank the Taiwan Foundation for Democracy, with assistance from our Foreign Ministry and AIT, for organizing this event. I also would like to offer a special welcome to our keynote speaker, Chair Narrator Kel, of the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom. Mr. Turkel has worked for over 2 decades in the field of human rights and has devoted himself to speaking up for victims of religious persecution, including the Uyghur people. In these challenging times, it is inspiring to join Mr. Turkel and civil society representatives from around the world to discuss freedom, human rights, and equality. These are values we in Taiwan deeply treasure. Religious freedom is a universal human right, but in recent years, we have seen authoritarian regimes repress this fundamental freedom on an ever greater scale. Taiwan knows what it means to stand on the front lines of authoritarian aggression, and we are deeply committed to advancing religious freedom at home and abroad, including by supporting those who cannot exercise that fundamental rights. With our work to protect and advance religious freedom in Taiwan, we aim to provide a model of inclusiveness for the broader Indo-Pacific region. As we welcome people from different backgrounds to our shores, Taiwanese society is leaning to embrace differences and appreciate diversity. As we are particularly proud that Taiwan was recently recognized as an inclusive destination for Muslim travelers. Taiwan is also contributing to international efforts to promote and protect religious freedom. We continue to donate to the United States State Department's International Religious Freedom Fund to provide assistance to people facing religious persecution and around the world. In addition, the Taiwan Foundation for Democracy has been serving as one of the expert advisors for the International Religious Freedom or Belief Alliance for the past 3 years. And this year, Taiwan became an observer of this alliance, which works to protect religious minorities and fight religious discrimination. Through this forum, we hope to build on these collective efforts and jointly explore effective approaches to defending religious freedom. Our vision is to create a world where no one is persecuted because of their beliefs, traditions, or religious identity. We believe that countries can thrive and prosper by embracing diversity and allowing different ideas and beliefs to coexist. We don't have to look far to see how democracy and diversity go hand in hand. As a democracy, Taiwan recognizes the importance of protecting diversity and collaborating with civil society to make sure that we do not lose sight of our conviction. In the Indo-Pacific, NGOs and civil society have been key to defending and expanding religious freedom. Governments in the region rely on the dedication and passionate social engagement of civil society organizations to spur greater religious freedom. And we encourage everyone to work together with us to advance freedom and human rights in Taiwan and the Indo-Pacific at large. Let us use this forum as an opportunity to renew our commitment to this important work and to strengthen the values of mutual respect and tolerance among all people. I would like to again extend a warm welcome to all participants. I hope that you find these 2 days of discussions richly rewarding. And I wish you all a productive and enjoyable forum. Thank you.
Thank you very much to President Tsai. 请总统留步在台上。我们接下来要邀请今天出席的贵宾合影，请各位贵宾合影的时候继续戴上口罩。And now we would like to invite the hosts and guests of honor to the stage for a group photo. Please welcome TFD Chairman Mr. Yu Xikun, AIT Director Ms. Sandra Ockirk, our keynote speaker Mr. Nuri Torkel, Ambassador Pu Xintali, and TFD President Dr. Huang Yuling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please look at our photographers in the center. 请所有贵宾一起看中间的摄影镜头。Thank you very much for joining the photo shoot. 谢谢所有贵宾参与我们的合影。Please remain on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, President Tsai and Chairman Yu has to leave due to other engagements. Let's give another round of applause to thank President Tsai and Chairman Yu for joining us today. 非常谢谢总统今天莅临我们的开幕典礼，再次的谢谢总统给予我们的勉励以及支持。Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Religious freedom is a right both Taiwan and the U.S. continuously support and promote. It is also an issue our keynote speaker today, Chair of U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom and Senior Fellow at Hudson Institute, Mr. Nuri Torkel, is dedicated to. Mr. Torkel is an attorney, author, and rights advocate. He serves as the chair of the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom and is a senior fellow at the Hudson Institute, where he works on U.S. foreign policy and national security issues. He is also a life member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Mr. Torkel was in 2020 Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People in the World list and is the author of the book, No Escape, The True Story of China's Genocide of the Uyghurs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to the stage, Mr. Nuri Torkel.